My name is Jose Luis Aguirre. I am from Colombia. I came to the United States in 1999. I am a journalist, so I was working in Colombia in a bank in the communications department. And also I own my company about video production. At that time we were doing very well in Colombia, but things start changing, like violence, the economics in the country, they were not good. Reporters, editors were like threatened by the narco traffic. They say that if somebody writes about them or trying to discover things that they don't want, everybody, journalists, were in danger. So actually Colombia was one of the countries, most dangerous countries to be as a journalist. So it was a lot of fear. And my girlfriend at that time, she was working in a small town where the guerrillas are. So it was like very dangerous place, and we didn't want to have that in our lives. You didn't feel safe anywhere, basically. A lot of bombs in the streets or in the malls, everywhere. So to me it was like, I cannot live with fear. I cannot live with knowing what's going to happen with me and my family. So, and also the economy. As I mentioned, I had my own company. We started a business and we were doing very, very well. But then suddenly everything started going down. So no jobs, no clients, no anything. So living in fear with no money to live was like, okay, I need to look for different venues and see what can I do with my life. With my girlfriend, now it's my wife, we came over, and of course the first thing we would like to do was to get a job in our careers as a journalist. But we knew that the fact that we didn't speak the language was a barrier for us. So I came on Friday and I got a job on Sunday. I started working as a janitor. At that time I didn't know any English, so when they asked me to be a janitor, I accepted, but I didn't know what the job was about. When I found out, it was very hard. I was working for a big company. I had to clean the warehouse, do the bathrooms, like, different hours, different shifts. I had to ride my bike to go to work, so it was really hard. Then I started doing, I was working as a dishwasher. So to me it was like, okay, I can do it. I wash my dish at home, so it's easier. But when I found out, it was a big trays, like 3,500 trays, big bowls. So it was so hard. And suddenly I decided to study English because I knew that it was the key to open many doors in this country. So at the same time I was going to college to take my ESL classes and working different shifts. I used to change positions or my job, even if I get 25 cents more. So if they pay 20 cents more, I took those jobs. I went through dishwasher, then I was doing hamburgers. I was a loader for a big company here. I was also working in the airport as a ramp serviceman. I was working for cargo. I drove some rental cars. So I went through many jobs until I got my professional job. But before that, I got so many surprises in this country. Bogota, it's a big city, a lot of traffic, a lot of people walking around. But when I get here, I was really surprised about how organized the country, the city was, how clean, everything was in order. So to me it was like a big surprise, a big difference between Bogota and the Bay Area. I really like the weather, I really like a lot of people. I met a lot of people, and to me it was like, I didn't know that in this country I can find people from around the world, because the only image that I have from the United States was the movies or TV shows. So just Americans. But when I got here and I found out a lot of people from different countries, to me was a big surprise and a really nice surprise because I had the opportunity to talk to them, to know a little bit about their culture, their food, their likes. So to me it was very positive meeting with them. I started working for some newspapers as a freelancer and photographer, so it changed my life. As soon as I got that kind of jobs, I started working and feel more comfortable. At that time I knew better the culture here, I knew the language, so to me it was easy to communicate, because in the past, believe it or not, I was really afraid to go out to the street or go to a restaurant, to go to the store, because I couldn't communicate. To me it was a difficult way to talk to people, so I rather stay at home, don't talk to anybody, and just be isolated.